This is one of the stop signs at HPHS. And along the same road, there's a speed limit sign that explains that the speed limit is 20 miles per hour while students are present. Can we measure the velocity of cars along the street at HPHS at a bunch of different places? So now the question becomes, do you believe that cars are speeding around Highland Park High School? If you do believe they're speeding, do you think they're speeding over 100 meters away from the stop sign? Do you think they're still speeding at about 25 or 50 meters away from the stop sign? Or do you think they're speeding right at the stop sign? This is your hypothesis. In order to accomplish this, I'm going to upload the Camera Stopwatch app from the Google Play Store. All you have to do is search in the search bar and then install the app once you've found it. From this point, you're going to start videotaping cars on the streets around HPHS and see how much time it takes to pass one fixed point. So I'm going to open up the Camera Stopwatch app and select the video that I just took. If it's sideways, there's a button right here that allows it to orient correctly. At this point, I found out that the video that I selected is less than 10 seconds, and so I'm going to use these buttons at the bottom to either advance or fast forward the film. The objective is to get the truck or the car here to just barely touch this tree that's in the foreground. And so I'm using the 100 milliseconds button and then now the 1 frame button to find the frame where the car just barely touches the tree. I call this the start. Now I want to find the end, and you'll see that I've hit the end button, and I'll use the same technique to back the car up just so that the end of the car just passes through the tree. Here. Once I've done this, I can hit the check mark in the top right hand corner. I'll hit end and then hit the check mark in the top right hand corner, and an analysis page will show up showing me the start and ending time in milliseconds. So the information that we have gathered is that the first car was a Chevy Traverse. And then looking it up on Wikipedia, we found that a Chevy Traverse is 5.207 meters. From our app, we found that the Chevy Traverse started at the tree at 2,947 milliseconds and then left the tree at 3,489 milliseconds. If we subtract the two, that'll give us the total time that the Traverse passed the tree, and that was 542 milliseconds. Now it's alright that it's in milliseconds, but we need it in seconds. And since milli is 1/1000th, if I take 542 divided by 1000, I will get the time of 0.542 seconds. Now from our last experiment, we found that if we divide the displacement of the car by the time it took to pass a fixed point, we find that the velocity here is 9.607 meters per second. Was the Traverse speeding?